and welcome back to Thoughts Over Coffee, where a couple of thoughts share our thoughts over coffee. I'm Sassy,
I'm Seyo.
and topics will include BPD,
That's her.
autism,
That's me.
and ADHD,
That's both of us, baby.
as well as dating and culture from across the planet. So, how you doing today, Sayo?
Well, it's been a minute since we've actually conversed
It's been a
in
hot
person.
minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my doctor decided to switch up all of my medication on me, so I'm just all over the place lately. It's fantastic, but also terrible.
Yes, I did
Uh,
get your I'm awake at 4 a.m.
Yep. I
Yeah.
pretty much am going to sleep between 8 and 9 and up between 4 and 5 every day now. And I can't drink any caffeine. None.
Not even like a Coke Zero.
Nope. Nope. Nothing. If I drink anything with caffeine in it, I go into a high anxiety panic attack for about 7 hours.
Oh, great.
And my hands just do this all day.
Oh, so permanent jazz hands and panic for 7 hours. Sounds excellent.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the best when you're trying to groom a dog and you're trying to, make their face super cute and you're just like, doot, doot. Yep. Stay still, stay still, stay still.
So, in other words, your current grooming style is the more Picasso.
Yep.
Hmm.
There's, holes everywhere. No, no more caffeine. It is so sad. And I've been
It's
trying to
very
find
sad.
good morning tea. So far, it's not the same.
All the good
Let's
ones
be
have
honest.
caffeine.
I know.
Yeah.
And the ones with no caffeine, like decaf black tea or decaf green tea, they just taste like watered down sadness. Like there's a hint of flavor, but it's not there.
I bet because decaf coffee is also sadness.
How you
So,
been doing?
well, I have moved again, which
Oh,
technically means I have moved 2 times in the last month since we recorded.
that's pretty much why we haven't recorded for a while.
Yes. I will be posting before this is live. It will be I will have a video posted on my YouTube channel because I haven't uploaded in a month too because over a month now because life has just been a lot. It's been like a
Yeah.
month and a half since I've uploaded. It's just been a lot moving twice, and then I was in this weird, horrible like single room hotel for almost 3 weeks while I waited for this house to be ready. And, one single room with the big dog and 3 cats and all my stuff.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No.
So
And it
claustrophobic.
so claustrophobic and it felt like a weird, horrible little dungeon. And I had a patio with the door that opened, but I was bottom floor, so I couldn't go out there because the cats would just exit stage left.
Yep.
And also, it just smelled like cat piss so strongly. Even if I tried to open the door for air, all I got was the smell of the stray cat piss coming straight inside my place.
Ew.
Also,
No.
also the bathroom window in the shower. It's one of those like pull down to
Oh, yeah.
latch handles or up and push out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the latch didn't have a latch. So anyone could open it by just like putting your fingers under the lip and pulling from the outside. And again, I'm ground floor. And it turns out it also didn't have the stopper so that it only opens a couple inches, which it should have. No, you could open the size of a human body.
Oh, scary.
Yeah,
No.
so somebody opened my window 3 times. Yeah. So what I did is I had jammed basically like a brush handle through
Yep.
it to keep it like completely closed because basically the only edge you can get is this tiny little lip on the outside. So anything blocking it, no one's going to be strong enough to pull that out.
Yeah.
But the couple times where I had to use the item that I had jammed in there, which it's like a brush handle, but it's a foot scrubber thing.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
So a couple times I used it and didn't put it back right away, and sure enough, my window was fucking open. Yeah.
What?
Like, luckily I have a big dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one time I called the boyfriend to be like, yeah, I'm freaked out. I don't know how long my window was open for, but it was open. Like, open. Like, it looked like somebody opened it enough to stick their whole head inside my bathroom.
That is so scary.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. Also, in the area we were staying in, so really hard to find dog-friendly places in Thailand, especially
Yeah.
for a big dog. It's really hard to find places that allow a big dog. So I had to stay in this weird little hotel because I needed somewhere kind of cheap to save money until moving in here. And I needed somewhere that allowed a big dog. And I knew this company has a couple weird little hotels around. So I picked their cheapest one. It was in a
Mhm.
super inconvenient area, but whatever. It was cheap, loud big dogs. They had like astroturf and real trees and stuff in an area around the hotel so that you could take your dog there to pee and not have to like leave the grounds.
Yeah.
So I found a tick on Coconut from doing that once.
Oh no.
Well, obviously there's a bunch of ticks there. And after I moved out, because I actually paid for an extra like 2 weeks, I had to pay for a full month, and I was only there
Mhm.
for about 2.5 weeks, so an
Oh,
extra 10 days.
yeah.
After I was out, I got the notice from the place that they were doing like pest spraying on all the outdoor areas. I'm like, no shit.
I
Yeah,
mean, at least she has such a thin, like, short coat that you could actually see them.
it was very easy to see because the bump was huge where the tick, like her skin swelled up so much where it had bit her.
Oh, wow.
But luckily, it was also in her white fur because I think if it was
Yeah.
in the black, it would have been harder to see, but it jumped on where her white fur is. Luckily, only one, and I just pulled it off immediately. And it was clearly a dog tick, so it's not like a something I have to worry about or the cats have to worry about.
Yeah.
Not that I let them outside, you know, it could jump from her to them. I don't know. Either way, I felt very Canadian. And moving into this house, I feel very Canadian. And there's a lot of culture shock with living
Oh,
in,
no.
you know, more Thai areas.
Yeah. That's fair.
This fan is going to make me crazy. Just having my bangs come and tickle my face here all the time.
Oh, God, I hate that. Oh,
Mhm.
because it
Yeah.
feels like a bug or something, right? Like, part of
It's,
you is just like, I know it's my hair, but then sometimes you're like, what if it's not my hair?
especially after yesterday in the cockroach saga. Should I talk about that on the podcast? Should I talk about the invasive American cockroaches that have like completely taken over the city of Bangkok and probably most tropical cities in the world?
Because those
Because
are the big ones, right?
yeah, well, if they were that big, we'd be talking a different story here. Like,
I remember
6 inch
when
cockroach.
when I was in Edmonton and I was walking down Jasper Ave, I saw two cops on the side of the road, like they were just walking, and I'm like, "What are you guys doing?" And they put down a pen beside a cockroach on Jasper Ave, and they were taking a photo because the cockroach was the size of the pen.
That couldn't have been a cockroach. No
I don't
cockroach
know what it
species in the
was.
world that
It
big.
looked exactly like one. It was
It
crazy.
was probably like a longhorn beetle of some kind.
Maybe. It's
Yeah,
like, it was nuts. It was huge.
yeah. They no species gets that big. The two biggest species in the world that, well, I'm saying two, but I'm talking about two that I know of. There's a million fucking cockroach species. They're like super tropical. They don't have wings. They're completely non-invasive anywhere. They're veggie eaters. Like I keep Madagascar giant hissing cockroaches. I kept them in
Yeah.
Canada, even though you're not supposed to have them. And now I have some here. They're big. Like they can get to be like this big. That's I think the second biggest species in the world.
Yeah.
But they don't. They can't be invasive. They just can't. They're slow bumbling idiots that have no wings.
Fair.
Yeah. But these guys are like the speed racers of fucking cockroaches. They're crazy fast. And they're big. They're like this, you know, solid 2 inches. Sometimes I swear to God, they're 3 inches. I swear. I see them and I'm like, that's a 3 inch cockroach. But
Oh my God.
usually I'd say the average I'm seeing in my house is 2 inches. And they're so fast. They're like drift cars. They're like little they're like Subaru WRXs rally racing around the place is what they are.
What?
Yes. go at NASCAR speed or something. It's crazy. Well, when you try to like trap them under something, they can just corner on a dime and get out from under it's they're so fast. And one of them crawled up my body and did loops around my body while I was trying to shake it off up outside, and it just kept circling me instead of going down or off. And I screamed, and it was 1:30 in the morning, and it woke him up. Then he comes outside, and I'm just frozen in place. And I had taken Coconut out to be, and I'm screaming and freaking out, and poor Coconut is like terrified now. She's like, "What the fuck is going on?" So she's doing that weird thing where she doesn't know if she's gonna lay down or go hide. She's just kind of frozen with her butt halfway down, a little bit away from me, like, what is happening to mom?
Oh
no. And he comes outside, and I'm frozen, and Coconut's like, what the fuck? And he just looks at me because I'm screaming. I wasn't screaming, but you know where you can't help yourself and the scream, like that little bit of scream comes out?
Yep.
And all I can do is say, cockroach on me, and then I point because the cockroach that was on me is running out of our yard and under, like, escaping, like I did not have the wherewithal to try and kill it after that. I was like, no, it is off my body, good enough, it can escape. And then I come in my fucking house, and then we've got 2 bathrooms here, the one downstairs, like, kind of behind me. I go in there to wash my hands, and there's a fucking cockroach on the floor. Another one. And I had already, like, cried because I don't know, I keep pet cockroaches. I like bugs. These guys freak me the fuck out.
Fair.
I don't like, they're just too fast and unpredictable, and it triggers some sort of, like, innate, like, and they look like they would bite. I don't know that they do, but they look like they would. So I'm just not a fan.
That's fair. I don't like bugs on me. If I'm, like, sitting out in the grass outside, ooh, there's a monkey.
Loud.
If I'm sitting on the grass outside and all of a sudden there's an ant on me, I freak out. So I'm just kind of like,
I might currently have an ant on me. Whenever I sit at this desk, ants end up on me. But they're those tiny pharaoh ants. So sometimes they try to bite me, and I'm like, sir, you barely exist.
Yeah, I used to have a bunch of pharaoh ants in my kitchen, but ever since I took care of that and duct taped all the holes and did poisony stuff, there's none anymore.
Yeah, the ones here are too smart for poison. We've tried a few times now, and they just don't eat the poison. He's so angry. I've never heard him talk to you like that.
Oh no, he's so angry.
Monkey, that's your mom.
So bad.
I've never heard him like that to you.
He's so grumpy.
So he sees me outside frozen and Coconut terrified, and I say this about the cockroach, and then he's laughing, and then I started crying.
Yep.
It's just too much. We've been dealing with a lot of issues in the house, and the ants in the house and everything, and I'm dealing with a lot of culture shock, and I'm very stressed, and it was just like, I can't handle things. I can't handle things right now. And so then we go inside, and of course this woke him up, and he's very sleepy, and he's like, you keep pet cockroaches, they're upstairs. It's the same thing. And I'm like, they're not the same. Mine are cute.
Well, also, yours aren't crawling over your entire body.
I wouldn't like it if mine got out and crawled over my body either. I wouldn't be happy with that. Although I wouldn't know. Mine are slow. They're very slow compared to these. And they don't have wings, you know? Like, yeah.
Yeah, they don't fly, they don't have wings, they're slow. They're just looking for food.
And my hissing cockroaches, they squeak when you poke at them. It's very cute. You poke them and they go, ee, 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 and they're like, I love you. I'm not a fan of these ones. And they're, it's just different. It's different.
Yeah. Fair.
Not the same. And I think that the other thing is I know these guys eat garbage. That's what they're feeding on. That's what it feels like. They just feel dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just
Fair.
that's I think the thing that bothers me about them the most is like these are garbage eating animals that are coming in my house and bringing their garbage diseases into my house. Right?
No, I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good.
But not that.
Like, no. I grew up in BC where my bedroom was in the basement and we had so many
Mm.
wolf spiders and
Mm-hmm.
so many centipedes. It was
Aw. At least those
no,
eat the bad bugs. I like those. We've got a bunch of
can't.
house spiders in here and in my last two apartments, and I let them live and survive because they can catch the mosquitoes and ants as much as they want for me.
Yeah, but see, the wolf spiders will bite you.
Woo. That's fine.
No, no, I'm good. I don't, no,
I used to
no
keep
thanks.
giant wolf spiders, the biggest species. It's Hogna carolinensis. They're
Mm,
there's many different common names, but that's the Latin name. You can just call them giant wolf spiders. They're the biggest wolf spider species. So their body will be about this long,
yeah.
and you can like see all the color, like patterns on them. You can see their eye. They're big and huge legs. So you're talking like a leg span, like probably most of my hand. Um, I love them. I used to keep them, but I tried to breed them, and the female just kind of, she was more hungry than she was horny, so never was able to successfully breed them.
Yeah, you almost would need like a bunch of males.
Yeah.
They have to tire her out. Once she's tired from all the killing, then there's the one or two left.
Yeah, that might have been the trick.
I don't need man, I just need food. Give me more food. Feed
Mhm.
me.
One of the problems with spider breeding, for sure.
Mm,
Now that
fair.
we've talked about spider breeding,
Did you want to show the cute little babies?
so my lovely boyfriend, he breeds bearded dragons, and he has an order for sale that he packed up from his farm and brought to my house because we're gonna go sell them tomorrow, so I can show a bunch of little babies. This is their temporary. Oh, look at these ones! They're hugging.
Aww.
So cute. This is their temporary accommodations for shipping over here because he has to drive them on his motorcycle in his backpack, right? So,
Yup.
yeah, they're so cute, so beautiful. The light
Aw.
color, we did change the light color, so maybe we'll be able to see the colors on them a little better.
That's a lid, man.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them. They're so adorable.
Oh, they're
Mm.
cute. I don't want any to escape because I have a murder child in this house
Yeah, he is a murder child.
behind me on the floor. I don't trust him. But yeah, they're very, very healthy babies. So he's
Oh, so cute.
Mhm.
That'll be something fun to do tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited. I needed to go to the market anyway because I need some food for my vipers because I keep
Mhm.
vipers now that I live in Thailand. I'm a viper lady. You guys can hang out over here. So cute.
The vipers you can't really handle too much, can you? Or
Zero. don't don't touch. Only look.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
I
fair.
keep they're called large-eyed vipers. They're very beautiful, very cute, big old, huge yellow eyes, and beautiful green bodies with blue underneath on the bodies.
Oh,
They're all,
pretty.
and my big female, I'm hoping, is gonna have babies soon.
Oh,
She's been teasing me for months. She keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I'm like, just have babies. And she's just like, haha, fooled you again. So I'm hoping she really will have babies.
will you be able to sell those?
Probably. I'd probably want to. They're just cute. Every time I have baby animals, they're so cute. Okay, it's hard to sell. I want to keep every viper. Yeah, I could probably sell them.
can have a whole reptile business over there, just breeding and selling all the critters.
That's the dream. That's the dream and kind of the plan.
Yeah. There you go. That'll be fun.
Being stared at by so many baby bearded dragons right now.
Well, your shirt's very colorful, or your dress is very colorful, so they're probably just like, ooh.
Probably like, what is this colorful giant that has raised us to the sky? Oh, I wish the colors came through on the camera, but because this house is so green, everything washes out so much. Some of
You
them
should
are
take a picture
right
with your cell phone.
Oh yeah, now I'll send that to you now, and you'll be able to see the differences in colors. Because
Perfect.
on the camera, they all look the same a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But look
Well,
at
that's what
how
I mean.
wildly different those all are.
Wow. Aww. I will put them in the video right there in the center. Cute.
So cute. But yes, that is what my boyfriend does for a living. These are some
Oh.
examples of his work.
So cute. And then you could have him make even more babies, and oh my gosh.
He makes so many babies.
And they sell really well over there, hey?
Yeah, I think because right now he doesn't have a storefront or something, so he is selling at wholesale prices.
Yeah.
And for this year, the amount that he's produced is like, okay, selling at wholesale is fine, but the amount he will have next year, like, I think as a physical storefront space in the market is almost necessary, especially for the super fancy ones.
Oh, yeah, no, you could sell like wholesale the normal ones, but
Yeah.
the super fancy ones, no, you want to sell those like high price, higher.
Yeah, the markups here is a lot more than what I'm used to
Oh,
seeing. Because I worked in this industry in Canada, right? And when I
yep,
would buy wholesale, I always tried to do a 100% markup because that's your retail like standard markup. You should always do 100%, then you can put sales down, especially when
yeah,
it comes to animals, it covers the cost of keeping the animal for who knows how long until you sell it.
yeah.
Um I bought a spider at the market. It's a Latrodectus, which is the same family as black widows. So
Okay.
imagine like a really fancy black widow looking spider that's got orange like tiger striping on its butt instead of a red hourglass.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, and a little bit bigger than any black widow I've ever had.
Yeah.
Now, I bought her at the market here for in Thai baht it was Panha, which is about $60 Canadian.
Okay.
Pretty expensive for a little spider in Thailand, and this was before I met him.
hmm
How much do you sell those for? Were you 200 baht? I paid 1,500 baht.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he sold them for $8 when he had them.
What?
I paid
Damn, you got to
60.
bring some of those in.
It's just it made me realize when he's taking me around the market and talking about prices and stuff, how the markups here are just they don't follow the same rules as Western retail does. And so
hmm
all of my retail knowledge on how markups work and everything here to throw out the window. It's random.
Oh.
You know. Because my rule was always 100% minimum.
hmm
Generally, if I could get a really good deal on something, then I would just I would price match, industry price match, right?
Yeah.
So industry price match, which is very easy to figure out in Canada. Everybody posts shit online, very easy to
hmm
find lists, and try for 100% minimum. So if my industry price match on an animal was like shit, that's only like a 50% markup, I'd go a little higher, try and recoup some costs, right?
Yeah.
Especially because, when I'm vending at an expo, like it's expensive for that table. I got to keep all these animals for months before then. It's a lot. You might have to keep them after. You need to make
Yeah.
money. And here it's like it's vibes based markup. It's what it seems like. It's like we'll get these spiders for 200 baht. They're like, I don't know, 1,500. Like it's just fucking vibes based.
Well, could you also like barter them down a little bit, or you just flat
Oh,
generally
yeah,
just
you
pay
can
what?
barter, But if you're in a store that is charging 1,500 on an animal that is 200,
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, I can barter, but I'm never going to get a reasonable price.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to get them to drop 1,000 off of that.
No.
Yeah. And also, I bought 2 day geckos from the same store that I bought the spider from.
Yeah.
But again, I had bought those before meeting him.
Yeah.
So I paid 2,000 baht each for them. How much can you find day geckos for? 500? Yeah, 500.
They saw the white lady coming.
They're listed at that price in the market.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's listed on them.
Yeah.
The spider is still in the container I bought her in. It still says 1,500 on it.
Oh, dear.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah, markup here is vibe based. How much does a normal bearded dragon sell for at Chatuchak? Yeah, for customer, not what, not you sell wholesale. What is retail price for normal?
Random.
Random.
This season I think very cheap, about
Mm,
400.
but other season,
Other season maybe 600 to 800 for normal.
okay,
But
but it's random. Yeah, because prices are vibes based here. So he's like, yeah, it's random. So
Yeah.
this season is actually bearded. Oh, they all stood up. They're all
Oh,
so alert now. They're all like, hello,
you were talking about me.
are we getting feeded? This is cute. They're all just like, yes. Yeah, this season right now is like heavy bearded dragon season. Everybody, because this is one of the main seasons where they have eggs. So every single person who breeds bearded dragons is flooded the market with babies for the last like 1 month and probably for 1 more month.
Yeah.
So this is one of those seasons that you would want to have some diversified shit and money saved up so you don't drop your price. Because everybody reaching out to inquire to him is trying to get a discount because there's bearded dragons everywhere.
Yeah.
So he said this season in the market, maybe the average price for a normal bearded dragon could be as low as 400 baht. And he sells them wholesale for 250.
Okay. So
Yeah.
almost 100% or
it's still in heavy season. It's close. It's getting close to that markup. And I think his are healthier and much nicer.
Yeah.
And so maybe other people selling them wholesale are selling them for like 150, 200, but he's sticking
they're
to
not
like 250. Yeah.
Because
So
they're
it's
just
still,
like pumping them out.
yeah, exactly. And they might not be as healthy. They might have damage. Who knows?
Yeah.
So it could still be hovering around that 100% minimum. But in other seasons, he said it can go up to an average of 600 or 800 baht.
Wow.
Yeah. I know. Price for everything in Thailand is random. I know. He's like, random.
Who knows? It's what they're feeling that day.
Yeah. It just depends on who's breeding, how much they need money. You know, I think is more like, yeah.
Okay, so it's like, oh, rent's due. Hike up the price. Rent's due.
Yeah.
Let's go.
More like rents do drop the price, sell.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also heard with some of the markets, because you know, everything's kind of negotiable to a degree. It depends though, because a lot of the stores in the market, it's just an employee working. So they may not have the right to negotiate, but they might. Or they might just message the boss, right? Be like, hey, will you take this much for this animal? But I have seen on a lot of forums and heard a lot of tips, not necessarily about buying animals, but about buying other random stuff in Thailand from first thing in the morning.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They're desperate to make that first sale because it's supposed to be good luck for the day. If you don't say yes to the first sale, it's like kind of bad luck. So if you're doing the touristy shopping stuff, you'll get the best deal if you're like the first customer and you negotiate. They might just accept it because it's like the good luck start to the day to make the first sale.
Oh, neat. Oh, that's cool.
Depends on how superstitious the person working at the shop is.
Fair. And also, that means you got to get up really early.
They don't open that early.
Oh.
Most stores in Chatuchak are open by like 11 a.m., 10 a.m., 11.
Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not that early. It's Thailand. Mm. And anybody out there that might feel guilty about doing that, don't worry. The markup for your foreign ass is already like we described 100, not 100%, 100 times maybe the markup.
Well, actually, Japan's doing something similar now. Um, they're doing similar to what Thailand's doing, where you go to places or you go to events and stuff like that, and they have like the regular price for people who live there, and then they have like a
Mm.
foreigner price. And Japan's
Oh,
starting to get into that.
that's normal in a lot of countries for events and like museums and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Paris, every museum is free if you're French.
Hmm.
But if you're a tourist, you have to pay to get into every museum. But it's free if you're. I, I don't think it's free for EU citizens, though. I think it's free for specifically French people. I could be wrong. It might be EU citizens. So if you want to go to the Louvre and you're French, it's free.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I wish they had stuff like that in Canada. Jesus. We have to pay for everything here.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of indigenous discounts, I think, on a lot of
Yeah.
things in Canada, but that's the only thing I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
And then here, yeah, Thai people usually pay like a quarter. It's usually about a quarter of the price, but some places it's only like a 20% discount or so for Thai people. So it depends on
Yeah.
where and what. Right, Jake? Don't bite me. It's illegal.
Oh, it's illegal to bite you.
It's illegal to bite me.
Oh.
He doesn't care. He will go to prison. Oh, I had an interesting cultural problem, culture-based issue in my relationship that I wanted to talk about on the podcast
Okay.
because the boyfriend told me I should talk about it on the podcast. So we had a bit of a, not like a fight, not really like an argument, but it was tension, I would say was the best way to put it. Like
Mm-hmm.
we both offended and hurt each other's feelings due to
Aww.
culture. And it was a very interesting reason because it's about house cleaning.
Okay.
And the fucking funny thing is, after this all happened and we had to explain both of our sides, he was like, I knew about this, but I never thought it would happen to me. And I'm like, what are you talking about? This was an entirely new experience for me. He knew already about this culture difference between Western cultures cleaning and Thai culture cleaning.
Oh.
Because he follows a Thai creator that lives, I think, in London. It's a gay Thai content creator who lives with their husband in London, who's British. And they talked about this exact same situation happening with their
What?
husband's family.
Yeah.
But my lovely, wonderful boyfriend didn't realize that I would have the same culture as a Canadian about this and thought like, oh, that's probably just an England thing. And then did the same thing that he knew about. So when I explain this, I'm definitely going to sound like the bad person. So it needs to be in the context of culture, right?
Okay. Yes.
Because I woke up to him already awake and cleaning my entire house.
Okay.
And it's my house. I live here. He is the guest, right?
Okay.
And when I wake up and somebody is cleaning my house, my reaction, instinctual like reaction is, oh, I have to wake up and start cleaning now, I guess. Like you're just cleaning. Yeah, right?
Yeah. You have
So
to just. Why are you cleaning? I need to help clean too. You can't just.
Yeah, instead of, and I'm not a morning person. I'm a very slow waker upper. I don't. So I wake up like awkward and uncomfortable and like, oh, I guess I'm so dirty that you feel the need to clean my house. Like, I'm sorry I didn't keep it clean enough. So it's offensive to me because it feels like an insult, right? It really feels like, oh, wow, you just took it upon yourself to clean my house because I guess you're so uncomfortable by how dirty it is that you can't handle it.
Yeah.
And so I wake up and I'm in a bit of a bad mood. I can't remember exactly how it went down, but you know, I was snippy and then I said,
well, you didn't have your coffee yet. Come on, you barely. You're like,
like cleaning, and I'm like, so I have to get up and start cleaning, And I don't remember exactly what was said, but it hurt his feelings. And he was like, you
Aw.
know, in Thai culture, you're a little bit rude. And I'm like, what, what, over what thing? And of course, I'm in a bit of a bad mood because I feel offended.
Mm.
But we talked about it, and apparently there's this very interesting thing where in Thai culture, if you stay at a Thai person's house as a guest, you better fucking clean something.
Aw.
If you don't
That's actually
clean
kind of
anything,
nice.
it is. I understand after we talked about it, I understood. But apparently, like, if you are staying as a guest, it is your job to show appreciation by cleaning or something, like, you know, make people coffee, like, do everything. Like, it is the exact opposite because for us, we have that, oh, the guest is a king. We treat our guests like kings. They don't do anything culture, right? If I have a friend or a guest come stay in my house, you know, it's different if it's like family, like your mom comes to visit, and obviously she'll help you clean because you're your mom.
Yeah.
But if I have a guest, like a friend, come over, I would never expect them to clean anything. And if
Yeah.
my friend is suddenly cleaning my house, I'm going to be like, you don't need to do that. What are you doing? There's also, I think in our culture, there's a really big, like, we don't go snooping at all. We ask permission to touch anything in someone's house, right?
Yeah.
So if my friend is staying at my house and they have went and found all my cleaning supplies, because usually we have that all put away somewhere, and started
Yeah.
like snooping and found my food and making coffee and making, I'm going to be a little bit like, well, you didn't ask? Because if you asked, I would have been like, yeah, this is here, so you don't have to snoop to find things. I'm uncomfortable with that concept that you went snooping around. Right? You get it?
I am definitely the opposite. I like anytime I have people stay over, I'm like, I don't care what you do you. Like, you want to make food. You want to fucking sweep, just sweep.
But
Like,
you
I
tell
get it.
them that, right?
Oh yeah, no,
They don't
I'm
just
just like, you
start
do you. I
doing
don't
it.
care. Yeah.
That's giving permission.
Ah, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
If I
Touche.
have someone over, yes, I do that too. I'm like, oh yeah, if you want to make food, you could do, there's this and this and this. If you want coffee, it's here and here and here. I do
Yeah.
that. But if somebody just, if the cleaning thing is weird. Me.
The cleaning thing. Well, I mean, but he's also like, he's there a lot. Some like,
We're
you know.
like the first few days. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And in his mind, he's doing it so that when I wake up, I'm like, oh wow, you did everything. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
But to me, I'm waking up with the expectation of like, oh shit, I have to start helping, I guess, because he's fucking cleaning my whole, like, what do you do? Okay, I guess I'll start fucking cleaning. Yeah.
Oh shit. I never, like, literally when my partner was first like hanging out and stuff, he has like he doesn't live with animals, obviously, and have
Oh
cats.
yeah.
You know, so I sweep every couple days. He's more like an everyday kind of sweeper.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, but I also like I wear house slippers all the time, and he doesn't. And so I bought him some
Oh.
house slippers. I'm like, here, it'll help your feet. And he's like, no. So he was just sweeping. I was like, oh, thanks for sweeping. That's nice. Now I don't have to do it in a couple days.
Meanwhile, he's like, I gotta do this every day. But
Yeah,
there
he
was
literally
another
is just like he hates it so much, and I'm just like, well, I have cats, man. Like, there's cat litter everywhere. They always just, even though I have the mats to like all this stuff, there's still cat litter.
That was another part of this because I buy, I buy the big chunked cat
Yep.
litter so that it doesn't get everywhere. But when we
Yeah.
first arrived here, we just needed to buy something, and 7-Eleven only has the sand cat litter, the clay
Oh.
stuff. And so
Yeah.
it was everywhere. And he also goes barefoot in the house. I'm a sock person.
Yeah.
So because I have animals, I'm a sock person.
Yep.
I don't like the feeling of anything on my feet. Like, I don't want to step on. And also because I'm always like, is that a bug? Is that a bug? Is that a bug? No, I don't want to.
Right?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's why I bought him have slippers for here because he was complaining about it a lot. And in my culture, there's also the difference in like ask culture versus guest culture, which is not necessarily those are both Western culture. I'm from a guess family. We have guess
Okay.
culture, so we say little remarks, and you got to pick up on it and guess. So
Oh.
complaining and being like, "Oh, I can't handle all of this cat litter,"
Yeah.
to me comes across as you're telling me to be more clean.
Oh.
Yeah, because
See,
my family is not direct.
see, my brain with the autism, you have to be direct or I don't pick up on it at all.
Yeah, and
Like
he's
you,
also autistic, so yeah.
yeah,
So
like
to
you
him, when
need to,
he's saying these things, he's not
Mhm.
trying to insult me or trying to tell me to be more clean. But what I feel, even if I logically know that's not what he means, what I'm feeling is like, oh, you're upset with me. You think I'm dirty and disgusting, right?
Yeah, my partner has that issue too. He's
Mm.
constantly literally saying like, "You're really rude," or I'll say it, and he's just like, "That was really like insulting or offensive," and I'm just like, "Okay, but why?" Like, and I'm not asking like,
You're
like
asking
I
for
wanted.
actual
Yeah,
clarification to know
I
why,
need
right?
to know like why was that offensive to you, and then he gets more offended that I asked why was it offensive, and I'm like, no, but you need to tell me why that's offensive because for me that's just how I talk, that's just how
I come from that, yeah, probably similar to your partner then, where it's like a
yeah,
guess family, where we say undermined little backhanded things, and we're supposed to all guess like, oh, that means grandma's mad. I better do something. Um,
yeah, I
yeah,
don't do that, I just
guess culture in Western culture is more common than ask culture, and ask culture is direct. So
yeah,
autistic people are automatically direct, and they're ask culture, where you will just straight up say or ask something like, "Hey, can I do this?"
Mhm.
And people who are from guest culture families will be like, "Wow, they just asked me straight up. That's so rude. You're supposed to say it in like a, a gentle way."
yeah, it
Mhm.
definitely gets me in trouble. He asked me the other day if I could just be more normal.
You're like, literally, no, actually.
And I was just like, okay, so one, you've been here for over a year. Over a year. Do you think in that entire time I've ever been normal? Second of all, normal to
Yeah.
me is very rude. I find if somebody's like, can't you just be normal? It's like,
Mhm.
can't you just stop being you and just be like every other neurotypical person that exists? And I'm just like, well, no. I can't. Like, one, I refuse to in my own house, flat out. I will mirror for the world when I need to, but in
Mm,
my own
mhm,
house,
mhm.
like, fuck you, go away. I'm gonna be myself.
Yeah.
Like, you want me to be normal? Go get your own place, and then I will come over there and I will put
And
on a
mirror
mirror and
away.
I'll be perfect girlfriend for you. But in my house, no. I'm fucking weird. It's okay.
I think my boyfriend's laughing at you.
That's okay.
I
That's the
don't think he
point.
knows what we're talking about, but he's interested.
There you go. I
Mm.
like I'm just weird and I'm like I love it. I
Yeah, I prefer. I think I actually prefer the company of autistic and ADHD people.
yeah,
I really realize now that pretty much every single close friend I've ever had that is like the friendship has stayed over time has been ADHD. So I think
yeah,
ADHD is my like main vibe of friends, and there's so much
right.
comorbidity that a lot of my friends end up being autistic too. But I value the directness of autistic people, especially because it doesn't trigger my BPD. I don't have to guess what they're thinking or feeling. And so I don't get
Right?
stressed out by it. And I don't get that, like, oh my God, do they secretly hate me? What did they mean by that? Although I still, to this day, even though one of the first episodes of the podcast, we talked about how you say LOL and it's
Yeah.
not passive aggressive, to this day, every time I get it from you, I'm like, she's upset with me. What did I say?
I'm not, I swear. I'm just talking like this. But that's why a lot of the times, unless I'm at work where it's like dogs and there's,
Yeah.
fans and everything going, I generally try to just do the voice thingy with you because then you can hear me laughing and being like, blah. But yeah, if there's noises and dogs,
Yeah.
it's not a fun listen.
Yeah, I know, and I have to check myself and do a little like cognitive behavioral shit, being like,
Yeah.
she straight up told you she uses that to sound softer, and it's your fault for thinking different.
I just put it in there. Like sometimes it's just habit. Because also going to go to an emoji and then do an emoji is so many extra steps where I can just literally do like LOL
Mm-hmm.
instead of going to a happy emoji or something. Because it takes too many steps. Too many steps.
Too many steps.
It's
Terrible.
too many. If
Need
the
like an
emojis,
autofill emoji.
right? If the emoji, or maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do an
Oh,
autocorrect where I do LOL and it switches to an emoji.
I can change because ours is set to the snake theme. I can change our emoji to a laughing face. And then you can just hit the emoji.
I could just hit that. I just hit snake sometimes because I'm so used to it being like
Thumbs up. Yeah.
thumbs up.
And
But
I
now
can hear the snake one.
apparently thumbs up is passive aggressive to some people. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, sometimes I find that very passive aggressive.
Right? So it's kind of like I can't keep everybody happy. Everybody's upset and I don't know why.
That's why masking is so difficult when your partner's like, can you be normal? It's like, normal for you? Normal for who? Like, like,
Well, also like I mask at work. I mask when I go grocery shopping. I
yeah, you
don't
don't
want
want to at
to.
home, and you should not have to.
No. And
Why
I
do you look
don't.
angry? Do not. No. There's an angry Jacob beside me.
How dare you? It's
How
because
dare
you're
I?
just not going to cuddle with him.
How dare I allow this human to constantly be in our house?
Was he like that with your old roommate, with your ex?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's just always like that. He's a ladies' man.
He just loves me. Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't like sharing my attention with anyone, including the other cats or the dog or anyone. I can be laying on the couch all day, like watching stuff on the computer. Mocha will come and cuddle with me, and Jake will stay in this bed. And he'll
Yeah.
just be snoozing away, staying in the bed. The moment Quan comes over and Quan's sitting on the couch and I go to sit beside him, Jake will come and get between us. He didn't cuddle me when I was napping on the couch watching stuff all day, but he's like, oh, you're giving someone else attention? I'm fucking think so.
Oh no, poor kitty.
She says, poor you. I
Poor
disagree.
kitty.
Yeah, I know. You're giving me soft blinks. I know. I love you too, you piece of shit. But yeah, the stupid cleaning culture thing. So this content creator he follows apparently had the exact same thing happen and makes a lot of like Thai language content and described it because he went to his mother-in-law's place, right? His husband's mother's place. And in the morning when she woke up, he had started making coffee and stuff for everyone and like cleaned up a little. And she was just like, what are you doing? And got so offended and upset that he had like cleaned her house and made coffee and stuff. And I totally get it because the culture I grew up in would also be like that. If it is your blood family that you were raised with and spent a lot of time with, like I could do that in my grandma's house. I could maybe get away with doing that in my one auntie's house who I'm close to. Obviously, I could do that in my parents' house. It's my house, right? Like, whatever I wanted. Could have made a mess everywhere. But even if I went to like my other auntie's house who I'm not close to and did that, I think she would wake up like, what are you doing? Like she would, and she'd probably be snarky about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. And apparently that caused like a huge thing and they had to explain like, oh, I'm sorry, in Thailand, if I didn't do this, I'd be rude. And so, yeah, I hurt his feelings by
Aw.
saying something, and then I feel like a fucking asshole because then I realize he did that to be nice to me, not to insult my cleaning habit,
Yeah.
and not with the expectation that I join him. Because again, in my culture, if I woke up and my guest was cleaning my house and I just went and sat down and watched them, I'm just like, ah, yes, clean, slave. That would be a little like, my dark skin. He did the exact same, like, at me that I did.
Fair.
For anyone
Fair.
just watching this episode, or if that gets clipped out of context, there is context in one of the previous episodes. About
There is, I swear. We've talked about it.
this is a callback. I'm not calling him that. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Now he's smiling.
What's it? Is it?
Well,
I need a cut. It's like, I want to confirm that this is the right name for the color.
oh.
Yeah, you could call him your onyx god. Because onyx is black, right? So it's
Yeah.
dark. You could
But
be
he's not
like,
black.
no, but you could find a color that sounds really cool.
Would you like to show the podcast what color you are? You're not black. He just
If there
pointed
was
at
two of
black
him?
things.
You guys could be an Oreo cookie. Oh, look at that! So sexy.
This is black. This
Yes.
is not black.
No, you could cover him in oil and then he could shine like a god.
He does also look darker in this light. I'm not gonna lie. When we go out, like some of our photos together, we don't look. He's not that dark. Now he's. Yeah, we look more different on camera than we are in real life.
Dang.
Here, you stay there. Let me take a photo. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna send you this. You put this in the podcast.
Yep.
too.
I'm writing down notes for the edit.
Yeah. This is the photo I took at that exact moment. Look
Oh,
at how much
wow.
lighter he is than he
You're
looks
not
on the
even
camera.
that dark. What
He's
are you
not that
talking
dark.
about?
Yeah.
You're so silly. Like, on my phone, there's almost like, you can't even tell almost a difference. It's very dark.
It's this green ass house. I swear to God, it throws weird tones on everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's his color. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it's just
now I look
further
super
away.
white.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, thank you, Kapunaka.
So, what
Okay.
colors are you thinking of painting the house? Like, are you allowed to
well-
paint?
White, black, and gray.
Okay.
Yeah. Primarily white because for filming, I'm gonna do like a cream white.
Yeah.
I picked the colors already. Yeah, you think you could ever get away with that with Jake?
No, he literally would be smacking me as I reached for him.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
pretends to love him for me. He will go and pretend to love on him, stare, direct eye contact me the whole time, and then
Yeah,
come over to me after. Yeah.
He's not stopping looking at you the entire time. That's
Yep.
so funny.
Hi. Yeah.
Oh, Snugs.
And then he'll look back at me. Yeah, and now he's trying to come to me.
What
Ow,
a doofus.
okay. Get out of here, both of you. Go. Get out of the podcast.
That's so funny.
Get out of the podcast.
Snugs. Look at the Snugs. I love it. It's so
Man, out of
cute.
here. Get out of the podcast now. Your time is finished.
I love it. It's so adorable.
Everyone is surrounding him now.
Oh, so cute.
Go lay down, Coconut. I know. Hi. Okay, come here. Come on. Go get
Bean.
no.
Oh, oh, there she is.
Give me a kiss.
Aww.
Thank
Kissing.
you. Good girl. You happy? You happy? She looks so happy, and her breath smells so bad. Good
Aw.
girl. Okay. You have to watch her shorts. You have to watch her shorts on her personal TikTok.
Oh my
Okay?
God.
You have to watch her TikTok. Okay?
He'll learn really terrible words, English
First-
slang from me.
First he said my cow jai, which means I don't understand what you're saying.
My cow jai.
Simplified to TikTok.
My cow jai. My cow jai.
So clear.
Oh, he said you're very clear. I love listening to him say, what was it? Say, I'll get him to speak. I need you to say pizza and pasta again.
Pizza, pasta.
Oh.
Pizza, pasta.
Is it
The
because they
last
don't really
name.
have the like Z?
It's
Or
not the
Z,
Z, it's
kinda.
the N, the last A, because they have very long vowels in Thai. Our vowels are all
Yeah.
quite short. We don't do
Yeah.
long vowels. So he goes pizza, pasta. And the A at the end is very long. Any word that ends in an A or an E, like any vowel,
That's cool.
they have short vowels too, but if an English word ends in a vowel, they lengthen that thing.
Huh.
Yeah. I like
Lennox
it
is
very
snoring. Aw.
much. He's laughing.
That's so cute.
I love his accent. I think it's adorable.
Huh?
And apparently, when I speak, because I'm so confident and loud in English, I come across very masculine. I'm very masculine, okay?
Yep.
But when I speak Thai, I'm very shy speaking Thai because I'm worried I'll say something wrong or something stupid. He says I sound so like soft and feminine when I speak Thai because I never speak it like boom. I'm always very like,
Yeah.
because I'm
You're-
not sure if it's right.
Yeah, you're not 100% confident in it yet, so it's very much like, wait till you get super confident, and then you're just gonna be like masculine again. It'll be fine.
Yeah, 10 years from now. Maybe. Yeah. I need to
Well,
go back
you're-
into Thai lessons too.
Yeah. Because, yeah, you were doing that like 3-4 days a week or something?
4 days a week, but I'm out of school right now because the tourist visas are free and I need a bit of a financial break before I go back to school because my school's an expensive school, of course.
Is the tourist visa good for?
2 months per time. Oh, yes, that's another very interesting thing that's happening right now. Thailand and Cambodia might be going to war.
Oh, no!
Yeah, this is probably not international news because, nobody gives a fuck what happens over here.
But also between the Ukraine, Russia, and between the Israel,
Oh, yeah. It's, so when I did my last visa run, which we haven't actually met since I did the visa run.
No!
So I
It's
did
been a
my
minute.
first, visa border run, and it's a company that, oh my God, they're making so much money. They're making so much money that we did the math and we're like, this is just disgusting, a lot of money. They take you by bus, that you have to go to the area, they pick everyone up at the same spot, you have to just show up at 4 a.m. They drive you to Cambodia, get you through the border, and drive you back, and you're back in Bangkok at the same bus stop by like 3 p.m. the same day.
Wow.
And you get a free lunch.
Yeah. Hey, it's always nice.
Yeah. So, and that costs only 4,000 baht per person. And then you get a reset on your tourist visa, which is good for 2 months.
Yeah.
And you can extend that by 1 more month by going to immigration before it expires, which I would have, if I wanted to do that, I have to do it today. So my plan was like, okay, if I don't get this job and I'm not flying out somewhere start of July, then I'll just do this Cambodia thing again. Because 4,000 baht, they take you all the way there, get your visa sorted, lunch and back. Like, it's actually a pretty good deal considering 1 month extension in immigration is 2,000.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's actually worth it. So I was like, okay, I'll just do that again if I don't get this job.
Yeah.
And then, so there's some areas along the Thai-Cambodia border that are disputed zones. They technically are kind of like both countries claim them. They're kind of disputed, and there's like tension always in those areas. When I first heard about this from him, it's from Thai media. Thailand claims that zone. Cambodia claims that zone. So the Thai media was saying Cambodian soldiers walked into Thailand, there was a firefight, and one Cambodian soldier died.
Oh no.
And so my thought is like, well, yeah, if you're a soldier walking across the border, you are technically invading another country. Like, yeah, you could get shot and die. You're a weapon armored soldier. And then I found
Right?
out later these are disputed lands. So of course there's both sides of soldiers there. And whatever happened, there was some fight, some altercation, everything it escalated to the point of bullets, and one Cambodian soldier died. And the Cambodian people are like freaking the fuck out. The Cambodian government is like arming the border at this point.
Oh shit.
Even though both the Thai prime minister and the Cambodian prime minister have both been like, we don't want to fight with each other. What are you doing? They are buddies.
Oh.
Cambodia is an extremely, extremely corrupt country, much more than Thailand. It's much poorer. So regardless of what the prime minister wants, a bunch of people are causing a ruckus, and they're like arming the border. So there was this whole thing, the border got closed for like a day, and then it was kind of like, okay, the border checkpoints are reopened. There shouldn't be a war. There's just a lot of tension. And I'm like, these are the only border checkpoints I know I can go do this visa at with this visa company. It's like kind of on that like tipping point of like there could be full-blown escalation. And even if there isn't a war, there's a fairly high likelihood that the border is just going to close for who knows how long.
Oh.
But yeah, it was very obviously a bribery run operation, especially because I was going from a student visa to a tourist visa. So I actually had to pay an extra 1,000 baht for that one.
Yeah.
But normally if you're just doing a tourist visa switch, it's just the 4,000. But because I'm switching my visa, it was an extra 1,000 because technically they have to cancel my student visa, and that takes a couple days. You are supposed to stay out of Thailand for a minimum of a couple days and then come in on a tourist visa. So they have to just fully bribe whoever the fuck to get that done immediately instead of like this couple day process it's supposed to be. I don't know how that works. I don't know anything works here.
It's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm
Hopefully-
technically just on tourist visa right now.
Hopefully it gets easier and you can figure out a long-term visa.
Yeah, I'm gonna marry this one,
There you go.
right? He said, yeah.
And he could be your sugar daddy.
Oh, you can be my sugar daddy? You have secret money?
Maybe much better to salt.
He said maybe salt daddy, not sugar.
Oh, what did she call it? Splenda
Splenda.
daddy.
Splenda
Yep.
daddy still has to have a little bit of money. Salt makes sense because I'm the one paying.
Reptile daddy. Be a
Yeah.
reptile daddy.
He brought me a bunch of spiders. He's my spider daddy.
Ooh, spider daddy. That
Actually, that
sounds like a
sounds kinda
sexy
cool.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I like
Venom.
that.
When Spider-Man has the Venom suit,
Yes.
then he's Spider
Oh.
Daddy. The tongue. What that tongue do?
I love Venom though. Like, come on. How could you not?
When I was a kid, Carnage was my favorite.
He just, for the movie that they did, it's so creepy.
Yeah, well, especially because, like the person they had,
Woody
like
Harrelson.
the whole Woody Harrelson,
Yeah.
I can't remember his the character's name.
He
the
was like
way
a
they
serial
did-
killer.
Yeah, the way
Yeah.
they did the story. But from like the comics I had as a kid, they weren't like the real comics. They were like the kids version comic book kind
Oh,
of thing
yeah.
you could buy. I just thought Carnage was really cool. I like the name. As an adult, I do aesthetically prefer Venom. I think, you can't go wrong with black slimy ooze is cool as hell. But for some reason, as a kid, whatever story I had, I was just like, Carnage is cool as hell. Especially
Nice.
like the power.
Mm. Yeah, because Venom was like a lowly little, like, foot soldier basically to a lot of the other
Yes.
dudes.
When he's like, that's a red one. Fuck.
Yeah.
I like that. He's like,
So
nope,
good.
that's the red one. Nope. I'm just like, yeah, Carnage is cool.
Does he like the nerdy superhero stuff too?
Yeah, it's in him, but I don't think he was exposed to much of this as a kid just because of his upbringing. So there's a lot of like references I'll make he doesn't know.
Mm, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like it gets stuck in my head. The original Tobey Maguire movie, when he's going in for the fight to win some money, and then all of a sudden the cage comes up, and then the guy's like, "You're going nowhere."
Yeah.
And that guy's voice is like always in my head sometimes.
Oh,
And I was like, yeah, and I couldn't remember where it was from, and then I figured it out, and I was like, oh my god, I figured it out.
You're like,
And
that was in my head.
yeah, and my partner's just looking at me like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I finally remembered where it's from. I'm so excited.
You're going sometimes where a line will be stuck in my head, and I feel like I'm stuck in buffering zone until I fucking remember what it is. Yeah. Well, obviously this was a super rambly episode because we haven't actually like seen or talked to each other in a month. And there's been so much going on, so this was more of an excuse to catch up. But we should definitely do another Tinder bio because I don't know if we've done one in a while. Well, at least not for a month.
Yeah.
But you did send me a bio, so let me just open this up. Okay, shall you introduce us to this man's?
Yes, this man's, his title of his post is, I know it's bad. I just need to know what's bad about it.
Well, I can immediately see a problem or two just with the photos.
Yeah, you know what this man looks like. He has 7 photos. I have no idea what he looks like.
I just scrolled through because he's got 3 screenshots and he has not included his photos as close-ups in any of them. It's just a screenshot of all 7 photos, a screenshot of his terrible bio, and then a screenshot of his like prompts that he's filled out terribly.
Yep. Oh no, this would be an immediate no for me if I saw this profile.
Yeah.
Like, the first profile photo is him on a moped with a bike with a helmet on, but his feet are planted.
Like full side view with full gear and a huge helmet on. Like the only thing I can tell is that you are either a human or a moped.
Yeah. Like, and then the next photo is literally like this. Oh,
not even that much. His nose is out of it. It's like even part of his top lip is out. It's this much down, and then like
it's like, so, hey.
And his phone in the way, and like I guess it's showing off his alt style.
I have one. One sec. Haha. So he's like,
yeah, middle finger,
no nose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, middle finger.
Yeah, yours looks like a penis. Yours is very phallic, very big.
I know, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? But yeah, like what? Who? And the third one, there's 3 dudes, but they're so far away at the top of the stairs.
It's a very cool sky, moody picture in the sky, very artistic. But it's just 3. I don't even know if those are all dudes. It's just 3 people at the top of a staircase from a distance away. Okay, oh yeah, it looks like 3 dudes. I zoomed in, but like...
Yeah, there's like a beard thing going on.
Yeah, I think it's 3 dudes. It's like... And then the 4th one is him in his full alt gear. Very Freddy Krueger shirt vibes. But it's like a downwards and sideways angle of pretty much his whole body where his hair is partway in front of his face. So you get underneath his chin and his neck, you can see very well. You can see up one of his nostrils.
Yep.
And then a little bit of like one eyebrow, kind of.
Yep. And a very blurry face. So.
Yeah. Yep. And that's like me zooming in. It's blurry. It's not like none of these are high quality.
Nope.
And the next one is the same outfit from the other side of his body with another down and up angle, trying to be moody. It looks like blowing smoke, vape smoke into the air at night, super blurry with Elton John glasses on.
Yeah. And then the one after, I'm just going to show it on fucking... That. What is this? This is not a profile picture. This. What?
Like it's a human being from the back, blurry and kind of far away with I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what's happening, but besides the point, it shows nothing.
Right?
Why are your feet so tiny that you look like a Nicktoons cartoon character with the little tuk tuk feet like Powerpuff Girls fucking little triangle feet?
And then
Why is
do
your
you have
body so long?
it? Okay, here's
Oh,
what I
I'm
wanted.
still on this one. I'm
Oh
just
no,
thinking about
yeah.
how his body proportions are weird. Like, really look at that, guys.
Oh,
Like,
I
not
know.
even like.
No shoes, socks, cuffed pants.
And the crotch of the pants has to be 7, 8 inches below your crotch. Because
Right?
either that or you are an actual alien masquerading as a human because these body proportions are wrong.
And okay, so I don't want to be that person, but I kind of want to be that person. So you have the last photo, right? And then you have the other photo up here, right? With the finger and like this. And then his other photos, look at his hand color. Why does it look
He looks
like
like different skin tones. I noticed that right away. But I think this, like, there's some kind of red filter on the Freddy Krueger one. I like how we said we wouldn't show them on
no, there's no face. He has no face. I'm not like
I'm showing this because we are legitimately flabbergasted by how bad these photos are. I don't think we've ever seen a bio this bad. All the ones we've reacted to, there has been something redeeming about it. There is nothing redeeming about this. Yeah.
photo 2. Photo 3. Where are they? Like, who is this person? I don't even know who you are. I get nothing from you. Your photos are terrible.
And
This
that
is
last photo, I don't understand the clothing. I understand he's very old style, so, but it okay. I see that behind he's got a Saiyan armor. Is that supposed to be Saiyan armor?
oh,
Or
under
is
his
it a
zippy.
shirt that is supposed to be Saiyan armor, or is it a fanny pack, or is it R2D2? I don't know. Yeah. Because my first thought was like, okay, Vegeta original Saiyan armor, but then I look at it, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, is that like an actual, oh, I just touched my mic. Is that like an actual fanny pack on the front of you?
Or is it a print? Is it like
That's
is
what I
it like
thought. A Saiyan, like a shirt
yeah?
that's made to look like you have Saiyan armor on under your
That's the only thing
shirt.
I could think of.
But then when you look at it, that the top, the strap looks like a fanny pack strap. It doesn't
It
look
does.
like the Saiyan strap.
And it has the two little circlies, like the two
Yeah,
little
like
zippies.
zippies.
Yeah.
So I think it might actually be a pack. I don't know what's happening in any photo.
Right? And I'm sorry, but he's just like, I know it's bad. I just need to know what's bad about it. And then he's like, I'm terrible at bios. I know this one is terrible due to the lack of matches. Does anybody have any insight? Please let me know.
And then his bio.
Not even starting with the bio. Nobody's swiping on you.
Yeah, no, nobody's even like. I might look through your photos just because I'm like, what do you look like as I'm scrolling frantically? But no one is swiping yes on you because no one knows who the fuck you are.
No. Like, I get it. I get, like, maybe he was in a different lighting and it made his skin look a lot darker, or maybe he just got back from Mexico and he has a tan.
Oh, you're talking about the top middle, right? This one where he looked like a different, like a darker skin tone? Like a different race, a different ethnicity.
He looks completely different in the top and the bottom one. With the Saiyan jacket and the top, completely different ethnicity than the other two.
How are those two the same? That's not right. Like the glare from my fucking ring light makes it so difficult to see. But like the one in the middle, so the two Freddy Krueger ones are like a pale ass white boy. Yep. One of them has that red like sunburnt tone to it, but that must be the lighting. And then the one outside with the weird alien proportions. That guy is as white as the driven snow. That is the palest person I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
So then how the fuck are you the same as this person?
Either it's a spray tan, he went to he tans really well. Like he's just one of those people that in the summer, in the winter, he goes super white, and in the summer he goes super dark. Like my brother does that. I'm always jealous of him because he goes nice and dark. But
Maybe, but that white one is in the summer. That white ass
Right?
skin, that's like midsummer. Like maybe it's spring, but I don't.
no, it's terrible.
And the thing is, I can tell by the whole vibe that this is all the same person. I know it is.
Mm.
Like obviously it is. This is not like somebody faking a profile. Because if you were catfishing, you'd do a better job than this.
You'd hope,
You'd hope, because you're the worst catfish in the world.
right?
But it could be like wildly different times of his life. Because
Yeah.
also the Freddy Krueger hair is here, and then the hair is long enough to put in a fairly decent sized man bun in the other
Mhm.
pic. So they could be just like, these are old photos, but none of these are good. And not a single one shows your damn face.
No, I'm sorry, but you need to show your face. As I told my one friend, because he's jumping back into the dating pool, I'm like, if you don't know, go look for K-pop guys or go look for models and be like, okay, how do the Instagram models model their body? How do
Yes.
they stand? How do they sit?
Look at
And try to
influencers.
recreate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be full models, but like normal influencers that look kind of normal but take good photos, that would be perfect to model yourself
Right?
after.
Like
This
you
is
have to.
unbelievably bad.
Oh,
Like
it's
I know
jarring.
we're being mean, and we have been very nice. Okay, if anybody is watching these clips and this is the first time you've seen us, I promise you we have been so much nicer to everyone else. It is just very hard to understand this level of cognitive dissonance.
Yep. Yep.
Like his whole thing, like he said, so this what she had said, I'll repeat, it's what he wrote on Reddit when asking for advice. I know it's bad, I just need to know what about it is bad. I'm terrible at bios. I know this one is terrible due to a lack of matches. If anyone has any insight, please let me know. That's what he wrote looking for advice. And we just showed you guys all those photos. He thinks it's his bio.
It's not.
It's not. His bio is also bad. So his bio
Well, yes.
reads, this is the only thing it says on his bio. 2 things about me. I'm terrible at bios, and I'm just a guy trying to get through life to the best of his abilities. And he's spelled through THRU, which I just don't like.
No, it's like drive through.
Yeah, which I
But-
spell fully out when I say drive through. I don't even spell them this way.
Like this gives me the little bio he does zero confidence in himself, zero confidence
Zero.
in any of his abilities.
Yeah.
Like, I'm terrible at bios. Why are you starting out with a negative? You're supposed to be putting for dating profiles, you're supposed to be putting your best foot forward, and your best foot forward is negative. Why would I swipe on you?
I don't. It's just not. Like, it's not even that it is a bad bio. It doesn't exist. There is no bio here. You said 2 things about me. I'm terrible at bios. That's not a bio. Then you just delete that. The only thing you said is a guy trying to get through life to the best of his abilities. That's everyone. That's what we're all doing as humans on this. This is not a bio. You don't have a bio.
You have not, like, literally from your photos, he could say so many things. He's an alt guy, what kind of music he likes, what kind of shows he goes to, things that he does on the weekend after work. Write what you do for work. I don't care. But the fact that you literally wrote negative up front and then you said, I'm just getting through life. Okay.
Yeah.
So what would we talk about? Why would I message you? Why would I swipe on you? Because I have nothing to talk to you about, because there's no prompt being like, there's nothing. There's nothing making me want to be like, oh my God, blah.
And it's not like the photos showcase his hobbies. The only thing I can tell is that he's alt. The only thing I can tell. Not even that he's what he looks like. Like, only like, okay, his style is alt, but his style is also like very dated alt.
Right?
Very like trip pants and old school, like early 2000s Hot Topic alt, which makes me think like, okay, what what are you into? Who are you?
Right.
How old are you? I don't have any idea.
Nope. I got nothing for you.
Yeah,
And then his 3 prompts.
I hate them.
I
They're all
don't
so
like
bad.
them.
Hmm.
And maybe if you're super into the alternative scene, da da da, maybe you would understand it. But also, it's negative right up the front. What's your favorite playlist called? Hate Yourself 2.0.
Yeah, that gives me very emo vibes, which as far as alt goes, I'm not into the emo stuff. I'm into the goth side of alt.
Yeah.
Goth and punk. I love punk. I love goth. But the emo stuff is too whiny
It's
for me.
also, I'm sorry, but after a certain point, aren't you just exhausted with being so sad and depressed all the time?
I
Like,
don't mind the goth side of sad and depressed though, where there's a beauty in it, where it's like, oh,
yeah, no,
find the
no, no.
beauty in sadness. But the
Yeah,
emo side is a like, oh, feel bad for me, and
right?
that's what I don't like. It's the like, eventually, it's like, okay, I'm done feeling bad for you. Go help yourself. Like,
Yeah. This person, it feels like they're just in a dark depression hole. Like they probably rent out, this is my opinion, obviously. They probably rent out like a little basement suite that's a bachelor, so it just has like a single room where
oh
your
no, I
bed
think he has
is and
roommates.
every
I think this is a dude with,
yeah.
yeah, with a ton of roommates.
And he just lives in his little room that's
Yeah,
always dark and sad.
I don't think it's clean too.
Oh no,
Yeah,
definitely
he
not.
could live with his parents too, but
Yeah.
he gives me roommate vibes. I don't know his age. If we knew
No.
his age, I would like early 20s, I'm saying parents, mid to late 20s, I'm saying roommates.
Yeah.
But
It's just
yeah, the
like
if I had 20 minutes left to live, I would get on my moped and ride it till I drop is at least a normal thing to say. It's the only normal thing between all his photos and what it's like, okay, you love riding your moped. I know an interest of yours now, at least.
right?
That's
But
that's where I had to go to find one thing because the photo of the moped does not tell me that that's yours. It doesn't tell me it's your interest. It doesn't tell me anything. It's just like, oh, is that
no.
all you could afford to buy? Or, I don't know.
And then the third one, I don't like it because it also triggers like, are you bragging about
About drunk driving,
drunk driving? Yeah,
right? Yeah. I think that because I pre-read these before we kind of launched into him, I scrolled through and pre-read it. This might actually be the trigger for why I'm like, oh fuck this guy, and I'm being so mean
right?
because okay, so his third prompt is two truths and a lie. I almost got an internship, sorry, English left me for a
Yeah.
second. I've passed a breathalyzer test while pissed drunk. I've been on multiple cross-country road trips.
First of all, why would you do unless you're one of those people that they have a little breathalyzer at home and when they're drinking they pass it around and be like, "How drunk are we?" Right? That's the only time I could be like, "Okay, cool. This is funny. We're drinking and we're passing." But I'm sorry, but if you have an actual cop give you a breathalyzer while you're pissed drunk,
Yeah,
why? Why?
yeah.
Is it because you were driving?
And this gives no context whatsoever. So
No.
it doesn't ever read as no one in the world is going to read this and think you were playing with a breathalyzer. Every
No.
single person is going to read this and be like, oh, you drunk drive. You enjoy drunk driving and you think it's something to brag about. And no one is going to think that's a lie because who the fuck would make that up as a lie when it's a going to piss off everyone except other people who like to drive drunk.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Drunk driving. There's many things I can tolerate about people. I think they need to be harder crackdowns for people who text and drive.
Mm.
Huge. I think there needs to be harder crackdowns for people who are speeding in school zones and in construction zones, da 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 da, right? But if you are drunk or if you are high and you are driving, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like the words can't come out with what are you doing?
I can't, that is something I can't tolerate drunk driving.
No.
Have you not met drunk people? have you, like, it just screams to me that you have never, ever been sober and met a drunk person.
No.
Because if that happened to you once in your life, you could be like, oh shit, that's horrible. How can you never have met a drunk person?
And the thing is, I used to work for a company where we would show up, two people in a car, and one of us would stay in the one car and the other one would drive the
Oh,
drunk
yeah,
people
yeah.
home in their own car.
Yeah.
That's literally what my job was. And I thanked them every time we showed up. I'm like, "Thank you for calling and not driving home. Like, I appreciate that you did this." And then we would drive them home.
Yeah. No, I don't, there's no excuse for it to me. And because I don't drink alcohol, so I don't tolerate drunk people already. Like, I have a very low tolerance for the kind of behavior I have experienced from drunk people, which is just,
Right?
I still to this day maintain that I would rather deal with somebody on pretty much any drug as opposed to somebody who's very, very drunk. If I'm in like a closed space and I have to deal with this person, because people on each drug are predictable as to what the behavior of that drug is, right? Like,
Yep.
yeah, you don't want to be alone with somebody tweaking out on meth, but you know what somebody tweaking out on meth is going to be thinking like. You can I mean, this is going to sound really like psychopathic to say, it's easy to manipulate somebody on meth or crack,
Yeah.
basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like, if a meth
Mm-hmm.
head's tweaking out, you know they're going to be acting very paranoid. If they turn that paranoia to you, yes, it can be dangerous, but you
Mm-hmm.
can team them with them potentially and turn the paranoia onto something else to get yourself out of that situation, right?
Yeah.
And you can use that to your advantage. Somebody who's fucked up on crack and is acting like a real crazy crackhead, you can really manipulate them pretty easily by getting them to hyper focus on some task. It's like
Yeah.
the scene in Breaking Bad when Jesse goes
Mm.
over to the tweaker's place
Yeah.
and he's trying to get back the meth they had stole from him, like the couple or whatever it was. And he manages to convince the guy to just dig a hole
Right?
in the yard
Yep.
or something. There was something like that. Am I misremembering that scene?
It's been a long time since I've watched. I only watched it once straight through, so
Yeah.
but
I don't
yeah.
remember exactly how that scene went, and I kind of don't remember if that was on Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul or which, I don't remember, but there was like some scene with some tweakers who were tweaking out, and whoever one of the main characters was, managed to manipulate them by using that paranoia against them and getting the one guy to hyper focus on like digging holes in the yard or something to look for something there. Like,
Yeah.
you can do that. I have been around so many drunk people who just change on a dime. Like, they can go from happy and having fun to just like, what the fuck did you just say? And you didn't even speak.
Yeah.
They can turn into the most like psychotic people. I don't trust alcohol.
No.
And even just like joking, if that is the lie, and just joking like, ha ha ha, maybe I'm a drunk driver. I think that is the trigger, because I pre-read this to why I'm just like, yeah, fuck this guy and fuck all your stupid fucking photos.
Yeah, I didn't read it till the end, and I still was just like, "Fuck this guy. Your photos are terrible. You're too negative." Like,
Yeah.
you can be alt and you could be whatever, but if all you're doing is being negative and grumpy, no one wants to be around that. I'm sorry. There's no
Yeah.
person that's gonna want to date you. There
And as
isn't.
we've explained, like before with other profiles, you need to put your best foot forward when it comes to your photos. Like, people are swiping based on photos.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They
just
are.
how it is. Like, if not a single one of your photos shows your face, and you expect someone to swipe right on you, and you literally don't show your face,
Like,
you think your bio is the problem.
The only thing I can think of with these is I go through a lot of, sometimes you'll go through the grinder photos and stuff. And a lot of times they'll either have, because they're in the closet still, they're their professional job. They don't want people to know. So it's like, they're cut off like this. There's no head, right? Or there's no profile picture, but they're bio is really good. Their bio gives you something to go off of. I have nothing for
I've
this
seen
person.
a lot of Tinder profiles who also, because they're clearly obviously cheating, have that. Like and they'll make up something like, "Oh, due to my job, I just can't be seen on here." Bitch,
Right?
no one's job is like that.
No.
It's unless you're in like career politics or something, or you're a fucking spy. Like, no, that's not what it is.
Yeah.
You're cheating.
Yeah.
But
Flat out.
but usually they still have like a bio. It depends. Some of them I've seen are like they want to be doms, and they'll do that. And they'll just only show their body and write like a super intense dom bio, which I'm just like the.
That I see that more on like kinky
Oh, they throw it
dating
up on Tinder.
profiles and stuff.
I've seen it on Tinder a lot. Not really. I never saw it on Bumble, but I saw it on Tinder a lot. And yes, soon. Calm down. And sometimes it is just like the super horny guy that just shows like body pics and like the outline of his dick in his underwear, and he has no bio, and he's just like, "Yeah, come fuck me or sit in my face," and you're like, "You're not getting matches."
No.
This guy is actually trying to get matches. That's what's confusing. Like, he clearly doesn't realize that you can't see what he looks like, because he's shown like partial face in some photos. He's not trying to hide his identity. If you were in the alt community, you'd probably recognize him right away, like maybe from the clothing, right?
So the comments are you trying to date women?
I would have said, are you trying to date anyone? Like, what?
Right?
Yeah,
and then someone's like, if you're going for mysterious, you nailed it. If not, it's really difficult to tell what you look like. His response, I'm not very photogenic, and most photos I feel like shitty joke selfies I send to friends. Those were the best pics I felt I had. However, I will take this into account and see if I can't find any that shows off my face more.
Yeah, he said that show off more of my face. No, you need the whole face, not more of your face. You need, oh, your photos are just shitty joke selfies, then take more. You need to show your face, period.
Yeah.
Not a patchwork of pieces of your face so somebody can put them together.
Right? Like, yeah. This one is just I think this is a girl. Her little person looks like a girl. My dude, you have the Tinder profile of a cryptid. Cryptid? Cryptid. Yep. No matter how unphotogenic you think you are, you'll garner more interest with a well-lit photo than a blurry photo where people can't even get a vague idea of what you are. People absolutely won't engage with a profile where they have no idea what the person looks like. If you're putting photos showing yourself openly on Tinder is beyond your self-esteem, then I would work on that and making friends first.
I love that. I love the dig at the end of like, wow, bro. Like, right? Yeah. Because this is that bad that even, the commenters are being snarky. The other ones we read too, where we were a lot gentler, the comments were also a lot gentler. Like, this is so bad that it's irked the commenters too, where they're like, bro, what you're asking for advice on this?
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, you're better off going on Reddit and going to dating profiles yourself and seeing what other people are doing and what other people are writing about, right? Or, do what I did, because I'm terrible. I literally, when I was doing dating apps, I searched on both sides. I said I was attracted to both men and women. And then every time I looked at a woman, I actually studied their profile. I didn't swipe right on them. I studied their profile, and I was like, okay, how did they write the profile out? Because I didn't know about Reddit at the time. How did they do photos? What's like, and I got an idea that way. But that's because, again, I do research and I like reading all, very learning how to do it.
You did your research so you can mirror the profiles.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. I did the research, I mirrored the profiles, and now I have somebody who calls me too weird.
Too weird.
Oh, well.
I'm
hilarious.
I think you're just weird enough.
Right?
There are two comments on here that I don't agree with at all, and they're obviously by other alt people.
Yeah.
And I am going to preface this by saying you and I are both alt. We are alt people. We don't fucking look like it, but I was a gothiest kid, and if I wasn't just lazy, and also if I didn't do it like kind of modeling where my job depended on looking normal for most of my life, I would still be gothy as hell. I had the mohawk, I had the shaved style. I loved it. You're in the goth
Right?
community too. We are alt girlies.
Alt girlies. Where's my dance outfit? Let's see if I can find it. This was like my go-to outfit to go dancing.
Oh yeah, I know that photo.
Yeah. That's how I went dancing. That was my dance pants in my dance outfit.
Yeah, mine. Me.
Right? Look at you. Yeah, because you had the half and half.
Yeah. I loved it so
So
much,
cool.
but the fucking black bled into the white all the time.
Oh my gosh, I had the same issue when I did the blonde in the front and then the red in the back. It was constantly going in between the two. It was terrible.
When we know what we're talking about, we're part of this community. We've dated alt boys too.
Yep.
So this person's comment irks me. Oliver Johansson.
Right?
That's their Reddit handle. I'm not calling out their name. It's not bad. It's just too crazy for mainstream. You're like chili pepper. If you put too much, it's not edible. And then the OP is like, actually glad you put it like that. Makes it easy to understand. Only hard part about that is I'm definitely not a mainstream person, but it's still good to know that at least it's not as bad as I may think it is. That's not the problem.
Right?
And the way they immediately jumped on that, like, oh, thank you for putting it like that. That's easy to understand. It's that typical woe is me, emo ass bullshit of like, I'm just too different and that's what's wrong. No, it's the fact that no one can fucking see your face. Even alt girlies want someone that looks good. They want to know what you look like. They want some fucking interest. If you're alt, I don't even know if you're emo or goth or punk. I don't know what music you listen to. Are you into only industrial? What are you into? I don't know.
Oh god, he's probably into like the really terrible, like noisy stuff where it's just it's just a bunch of like industrial noises like chainsaws and bench presses.
I used to like Combi Christ a lot. That was my like industrial adjacent.
Yeah,
like,
they're not like that though. Like I've heard some terrible freaking stuff where it's just like, why is this a thing?
Yeah, I don't like, even for an alt person, alt has so many flavors. And those flavors don't necessarily mix. I love heavy metal. And I like a lot of electro techno shit. But if you are only into emo, I'm not really going to want that sound in my, like, because some alt people are so pedantic and so stuck in their like, oh, I only like this or I only like that. I'm more of a, like, as far as my musical taste, I liked industrial for a while. There were some cool industrial bands I really liked. I do like a bit of like that techno-y shit, but I'd rather, if I have to choose one music to listen to for the rest of my life, it's heavy metal.
Yeah. What I'm like, did you ever hear Ivarden's Sphere?
Yep.
Like when he would do live shows, in Edmonton, he would bring out these massive taiko drums.
Oh.
It was like big, huge Japanese. Yeah. And you could literally feel it like reverb through your body. That's the kind of shit I love. Like it's very,
I like live music because I like really, really loud. And that's kind of why I like techno, I think, is because when it's live, you feel it shaking in your chest and you're like, boof, boof, boof. And you're like, gets you a little high?
Yep, exactly. That's literally what it felt like every time I went to one of his shows. It was just, I felt like you were dancing and almost having like an orgasm at the same time. It was great. I freaking loved it.
When we went to Songkran Festival and we went to the beer garden, I wanted to be right in front of the speaker because I don't care that it, makes you deaf after a while. I love the oomph, oomph feeling. But for him, that was clearly extremely overstimulating. And he was just like, this is a lot. And I'm like, oh, you got to feel it in your chest and then you get high and it's awesome. But for him, he was like, clearly uncomfortable.
Aww. Not his normal jam.
he that's probably closer to his normal music than mine, because as much as
Mm.
his style is alt, but he likes hip hop.
Oh, okay,
My
okay.
least favorite of musics. Yeah,
Fair.
he likes old school hip hop, which I just don't, no part of me vibes with whatsoever. And I'm like, but your style is extremely alt. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, growing up in a Thai culture and not, um, he somehow ended up vibing with alt dress, but relating to hip hop, feeling like, I don't know. It's very antithesis for what I'm used to from Western culture. But yeah,
Yeah.
anyway, that whole like, oh, it's just too crazy for the normies. No, it's bad, you nitwits.
Right? Like, I'm sorry, even, no, anybody, even in your scene, even like what the one comment says, maybe do you have friends? Go make friends. Go talk to your friends and ask them for advice on this. Maybe have your friends, again, take photos of you if you think you're
Yeah,
terrible at it.
your female friends, ideally, because yeah, men are very bad at it,
Yeah.
online dating. Them, and then the person at the very bottom, the last comment, another alt person. To be honest, this is one of the only profiles I've ever seen on here that I actually found appealing. You're going to be one of those guys that have a very niche audience, but just be patient. It's like, okay. So clearly, this person has the exact same alt vibe, and they've picked up on a similarity that we are not picking up on, right?
Right?
Like, they're probably another, like, emo, woe is me, you don't want to show their face. They're probably also not confident, also not photogenic, and they probably have a similar profile.
Yeah.
So to them, it's like, oh, this would appeal to me. Your audience will be very, very niche, but be patient. It's like, you can't, if you want to find someone, as we've talked about many times, like, it's shotgun approach, it's needle in a haystack. It's already
Yep.
going as an alt person who is unphotogenic and very not very like self-deprecating in a very whiny way. You are already pigeonholing yourself to such a small fucking percentage. You should try to widen that, because you're only going to be dating alt people anyway. And maybe
Right?
this person will find you. This exact person who's perfect for you will find you. But maybe they will find you through friends, through the alt community, through something.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you'll make other alt friends, maybe, who will invite you to alt events by matching them on Tinder, by being a little more fucking open.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least by showing
Well,
your face.
that's why I tell people there's an app called Meetup where they post
Yeah,
different events that are happening in the
super
city.
popular here.
Go to them. Because you know what? It's a bunch of other people with the same interests as you. Who cares if you don't know them? Invite a friend. But it's just like go meet other people, and that's honestly a higher percentage of you probably finding somebody than swiping and just sitting at home swiping
Especially
constantly.
for this absolute nonsense of a profile. Your percentage for swiping is 0. And like, this person, this is just a Reddit comment. We don't know what this person looks like.
No.
So they are saying like, "Oh, I find your profile appealing." What if he doesn't find hers appealing? Right? What if he's a very, very skinny guy? From that one photo, I think he's like a stick and bones. What if
Yeah.
he doesn't want a big girl and she's a big girl? What if he only wants big girls and she's too skinny? What if he's just not attracted to you? They're like, you're being like, but I would like it. And they're
All,
admitting that his audience is very niche, but they're
all I have now is big titty goth girl because that's what all the emo gothy alt dudes want. They want a big titty goth girl. And it's just like,
yeah, but they want one of those
okay,
ones that's like not really goth, right? They want
no.
more of like big titty emo girl is more what they're looking for, like normish with emo cosplay. Because like, real
Yep.
goth girls look like fucking aliens. Like, when I was a real goth girl and I had the shaved off, like painted up fucking eyebrows and shaved sides of my head with a big black mohawk. Sure, I don't have the titties, but that is not what they're picturing.
No.
White face paint, big black lips. No, big wicked black, like, up the side of my head. That's not what they're picturing.
It's not.
Mm,
So, terrible.
Yeah.
That was a good rant, though. I like that.
That was the meanest we've been, and we ranted about him for a long time because we were triggered by how bad we were triggered by how bad his profile.
It's terrible.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
We went
But
hard on
anyway,
that man.
we did. Hopefully, he should find, if he ever hears us, he'll go get an ice pack and, you know, put it somewhere.
I want to apologize, but sir, here's what I'm gonna say. Anyone who is offended by this, or if this guy ever hears us, if you are admitting to drunk driving, I don't fucking apologize for anything. Go fuck yourself. That's it.
Yeah.
Just don't even
Flat
listen to
out.
my advice. Be lonely. How about that? If that was a joke and that was supposed to be the lie, I'm sorry for going so hard on you. I am.
I'm not. It's a terrible joke.
It's a terrible
It's a
joke.
bad joke.
It's a terrible joke. Yeah, it's if that
I'm
is
sorry,
the
but
lie.
the amount of people that die every year because of drunk drivers.
Yeah.
The amount of people every year that die because of stupid people who get behind the wheel. No, you shouldn't joke about that. Flat out. It's not funny.
My best friend from grade 6 onwards, I think, she had a mental damage. She had to go into like special education classes, and she was in a wheelchair for a few years when she was younger, and then ended up having to get so many surgeries to put so many pins in her legs that she could walk normally, to the point that she has giant holes in her legs, permanently indented, because when she was in grade 2, I think, she actually ended up getting held back from a year because of this. She was driving with her grandma. They got hit by a drunk driver. Her grandma was killed, and so much damage was done to her that she lost a year of her life basically from it as a young child, and then had permanent brain damage and had to go into special education classes from it because she had so many comprehension issues, and yeah, was wheelchair bound for a few years before all the surgeries. And yeah.
No. See, that's terrible. Like, that's not, no. Don't ever joke about that. That's not something you joke about. It's not.
Yeah.
So.
That's someone who survived. Like, and now she's married
Right?
with a couple kids, like.
No.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to us rant. Obviously, we're still on schedule for you, but for us, it's been like a month, so we're happy to be back. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps us out. Thank you so much. And if you have any, you know what? No, I'm not going to ask people for bad drunk driving stories. I'm not going to do that. But if you have any questions about your Tinder bio, feel free to post those on our Reddit. Post your bio, come to our subreddit. We'll have it linked in the doobly-doo down below. And yeah, post screenshots of your bio. If you're a follower of us and you're posting that, we're going to be very nice. If you're not a drunk driver, if you post that you're a drunk driver, we're going to be this mean.
So mean.
Well,
I'm going to be blunt no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, she'll be blunt no matter what. I will try to be nice if you're our follower, unless you're a drunk driver, and then fuck you. But yeah, if you have any questions, absolutely come to our Reddit and ask away. We are more than happy to answer or feature your bio in an episode.
Yeah.
Yes, and I promise Jake will not bite you because he does not have access to you.
No, he'll just swat at you.
It's trying to bite me so much right now. But yeah, anyway, that's it for us. Thank you so much, and please stay caffeinated.
Yeah. Bye-bye.